Hey guys, here's the Unity and Visual Studio download tutorial that you'll need for the camp. So the first thing I'm doing is just looking up Unity download. I'm going to include links to all of these. I just hit download Unity and you'll be able to download it right from there. It's completely free. You don't have to sign up for anything that costs money. So under individual, you'll see the personal and student. The student you can sign up for. You have to give them information to prove it. So we're just gonna go with the personal for now. Both of which are free though. You're gonna click start here under first time users and then agree to the message that pops up. There's gonna be a few of those. And just hit run. I'm doing this all on Windows. You can do it on Mac as well. When I actually do the lessons, they will be on Unity for Mac. They're pretty much the same though once you get started. So agree to, it's gonna ask you all of these little, where you want the files to go. You can choose that on your own. I just chose the default one. And then just hit finish. Okay, so here it's gonna potentially ask for access to be allowed. It might require a password if you have an administrator on your computer. I don't, I'm just using a virtual machine right now. So then you hit install Unity and it's gonna prompt you to install the Unity Hub. I already have the Unity ID, so I'm just gonna fast forward to when I'm completed, but it's very simple. You just have to basically make an account completely free. Now after you make it, it might give you this error, basically saying that you need something to open the launcher link. On the Windows version of Unity, this is just a bug with the installer that some people have had. So what I did is I just said to look for it in the Microsoft Store. It'll bring up nothing. It'll just say there's nothing found, and then just hit OK, and everything should work fine. Now it's going to prompt you to select a micro game. This is just going to be a little project just to basically test to make sure it can run properly and everything's going to work okay. You can really select any of these. I'm just selecting platformer because that's the type of game we're going to be making. And around this point, my camera or my screen capture did glitch out a little bit, so I didn't get the part of me actually selecting platformer, so it'll just go straight into the game itself. But after that loads, here is the platformer little micro game type thing. You can hit play, you can walk around. This is gonna give a decent feel for the type of game we're gonna be making. It's going to be sort of this Mario-style 2D platformer type gist. It's going to look a lot simpler because it's all going to be made from scratch, but it's just a good idea of what to expect by the end of the course. Now the next thing we'll need is Visual Studio. So here I'm just looking it up right now. I'll include a link down below. And Visual Studio is basically just an application that you can use. It's made by Microsoft, and it's basically, you can use it for a wide range of programs for when you're actually programming things for them, and it does work with Unity. So here I'm just gonna click the links to download, and I'm basically going through a very similar process I did when I downloaded Unity. Saying where I want it to go, I just chose the default options and just installing it. So now it is fully installed onto my computer or virtual machine, which I'm using right now. And the last step in this process is just to set it up so Unity knows that it should be using it. So here's the little UI that Visual Studio gives. And then under Unity, you're going to go to Edit and then Preferences. And then you're going to select the external tools and simply just choose instead of the file extension, just choose the Visual Studio. And then it should work, it should be all set. Now to test that everything installed correctly, I'm going to the Assets folder and hitting Scripts, and you can literally pick anything there, any script, and as long as it opens in Visual Studio, you should be good to go.